Hello everyone and welcome to my Double Trouble HotShot. Today I'm very excited to welcome on my hot seat myself, Isabelle Paradis, President of Hot Telecom. Isabelle, welcome to the hot seat. Welcome on my hot seat also. So Isabelle, we've just come out of a very challenging year to say the least, and now everyone is busy looking into their crystal ball to see what 2021 has in store for us. If we looked into your crystal ball, what would we see? Well, unsurprisingly, 2021 will bring more uncertainty, and we will have to build organizations that are ready for all eventualities, which means the need to embrace agility more than ever before. Then I think the hard reality will set in, and we will realize that generating new revenue will become more and more difficult for those who have not been able to diversify or at least start to reinvent themselves into anti-fragile, digital, and resilient companies. I know this sounds all well and good on paper, but what does it mean for carrier? That's the question I have for you. Well, I'm not sure why I always get the hard question, but anyway, I agree with you that relating to the need to constantly reinvent yourself, I have to constantly reinvent myself as well. But the question now is, how do we do that? How do we achieve that? And in my view, carriers should follow 6 key mantras. First, they should focus on simplicity, simplifying their business, and make sure it permeates throughout their business from top to bottom at all levels. Then the next priority should be automation, as zero-touch end-to-end automation will not only enable dramatic OPEX reduction, but maybe more importantly, it will also enable efficient interactions. Then, of course, the third mantra is clarification. It's not a nice to have anymore, but a must have. And not only in terms of connectivity, I think we have to start thinking above and beyond connectivity when it comes to cloudification, and look more and more at how we can use cloudification in terms of services such as voice and messaging. And the fourth and fifth mantras are 2 that you mentioned already: diversification and resilience. Diversification is key, not in terms of portfolio, not only in terms of portfolio, customers, technology, and suppliers, but maybe more importantly in terms of people. Building teams that are very diversified in terms of gender, age, culture, background, education, I think is crucial in the success of our industry going forward. And finally, last but not least, resilience, which is made possible by embracing redundancy, modularity, and adaptability. What do you think? Well, funnily enough, I agree. But Isabelle, I always like to have the last word. So to conclude this discussion, I would like to say that none of this is possible without innovation and partnership. No matter how hard we try to achieve these mantras, unless you become expert at partnering and innovating, you will most probably fail. Well, on these last words, Isabelle, I would like to thank you for joining me on the hot seat. No, I would like to thank you for being on my hot seat. And that's goodbye from her, and that's goodbye from me.